Alexander here, just a brief update from Alamosa. We may have lost some of the battles. We have not lost the war in Costilla County. But I have relocated from the off-the-grid piece of land that I was staying on with my friends. They've been ticketed. They've moved to another location. They're working on upgrading their situation. But as for myself, I'm in Alamosa while things cool down just a little bit while I decide where I'm going from here. So I'm only going to be in Alamosa, say, a few days. Going to take care of some important things while I'm here. Probably going to stay up until Wednesday. Got a lead on another off-the-grid spot to potentially stay at. Not in Costilla County, but somewhere else. As I watch this police car continue on down the street, taking a right-hand turn. So life in the city is obviously very different than life off the grid. But both Costilla County and Alamosa having a noticeably higher police presence. County, state police, things of that nature. In Costilla County, they've been enforcing their ban on RV living more than 14 days since they quietly got it passed in 2013. They didn't really start doing anything about it until just recently, as in this year. Now they've been dropping the hammer. I think there needs to be a lot more organization. I think a lot of people assume that there was a very focused organization surrounding Chloe, myself, and Hiram. And what I will say is we've done a lot, including Manny and the help from others like Robin and Penny Neal, and Taylor Neal, who helped inform us initially of what was going on and this proposed change to land use code. Not to mention the crackdown on RV living, which is a side issue, but they are proposing just banning those altogether. But they are already no longer issuing camping permits. They haven't changed the law yet. They're doing this illegally. So I've been documenting what they're doing illegally. I appreciate the interest in the video channel, but no one should expect one person to do it all, whether it be me, Chloe. We need to see other people step up to the plate. I feel like we are still waiting. Not everyone has it in them to be an organizer. Certainly, I'm a controversial person, so I'm not going to really be able to be a politician. I mean, someone can speak nicely to me or of me, and that's complimentary. That's nice. Not really used to that. But I am a controversial person who has views that most people would consider crazy, man. We're not affected by the sun. Oh, no, everything that's happening on the earth is an accident. Oh, you know, and it goes on the level of insane things that people believe. And I am passionate about talking about subjects that smash through those belief systems. So I'm not a conformist. I'm a contrarian of today's society. Those people usually are not popular politicians. Know what I mean? I am drinking some strong coffee today because I do need that extra bit of wake up as I wake up in Alamosa. And I'm not a fan of being around technology. I've been hearing a lot of traffic, a lot of, you know, there was a car parked next to my RV running at subwoofers last night. So we got a little boom, 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 boom. You know, and that's what I hate the most, is the invasive sound acoustics, the invasive electromagnetic energy, the unnatural, not the natural from the sun, which I'm blasted in the desert, just, oh, right there in my heart, just power me up. But in the city, it's more like having invisible cords attaching to your aura and siphoning energy from you, okay? Put simply, and using scientific terms, our own magnetic field around our body is interfacing with other magnetic fields that are unnatural, and in the end, we can end up drained and taxed, fatigued, tired, stressed, even angry. The technologies that human beings are living alongside in these major cities is not good for them, end of story. Nor how we treat each other. The fact that we just act like we're, you know, just invisible to each other, and everything's based on superficial mind control. I don't want to be around that. But I will. Oh, there's another cop. So it's like, you know, we came here to get away from some of these things. And it's like, There's no getting away from it. But you could still create circumstances for yourself to where you're enjoying your life more. Are you happier living in the bowels of the toilet? Are you more comfortable in, say, a jacuzzi or a sewer with shit just floating around you? They both may be on Earth. They both may be in the same particular area on Earth. But ultimately, what's more uncomfortable? Bathing in a sewer with floating turds belonging to people that, you don't even know. That's disgusting. As opposed to being in your own jacuzzi, in your own place. See, to me, living off the grid is getting away from the energetic shit and fecal matter of today's society. A lot of people don't appreciate that. Maybe it's because some of those people aren't as disgusted by the energetic shit that's going on. So, I'm not going to let this change my view on the land, because the land is the land. Spirit is spirit. Costilla County is an arbitrary name, just like my name, your name. We're not really our genetics. We're not really our ancestors. We're spirit inside these human biological spacesuits. Same thing with Costilla County. It's not about the genetics of the people that live there. The people of San Luis aren't even really the threat. Those that have been engaging in slander, and then those code enforcement officers and sheriff's deputies that have also engaged in criminal acts. This is spiritual warfare. And those archonic forces of control are channeling and shining through the Costilla County institution itself. That's what makes this whole thing very interesting. It's a study. It's a study. It's a study on a archon-like hive mind mini micro cult society known as the government, the town of San Luis, and the county of Costilla. And this is an example of people waking up to decades of corruption. And more information is just going to come. What are we going to do with this information? We're going to use this information to say, whoa, I'm not going to have anything to do with Costilla County. Well, I better just go somewhere else. I better just stay in the grid. Or are we going to move forward with this? The information, the power, the inspiration, communities coming together. Decentralized organization. Not one person calling the shots, but people doing things on different levels. We're going to see a lot of this stuff continue to move forward over the course of the winter. I'm going to try to keep this video short, and I'll be back later today with multiple videos covering a number of different perspectives, views, and opinions.